Welcome back to the Random Wire, where we talk about amateur radio equipment, information, and other ham radio related topics. Today we sat down with Andy Kirschman, WA2CDL, at Hamcation in Orlando, Florida. Andy is here to help used equipment buyers at the swaps market make sure they aren't buying a doorstop. So let's get to Andy's interview. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Random Wire. We're here in the swaps booth today. Andy is offering a free tune-up clinic. So Andy, why don't you go ahead and explain who you are, where you're from, and what you're doing here today.
Okay, and hello to everyone watching this video. Thank you for watching. Yeah, my name is Andy. I'm from Long Island, New York. I flew in on Wednesday just for this this occasion, which is Hamcation. And what I do, and I've been doing this for a number of years, actually 40 or more years, I go to various ham flea markets throughout the United States. I've been to New Hampshire, I've been to Ohio, I've been to North Carolina, now I'm doing this one. I've been to Texas and a few others. And I perform a radio testing service. So if someone buys a piece of equipment, whether it be a ham radio itself or maybe even a piece of test equipment, they can bring it over to my table and I will check it out for free, no charge.
Cool,
and they're very appreciative of that.
What kind of equipment do you have here? So
you can actually see this radio that I'm working on now.
Okay.
So
that radio right there in front of you?
So this is a Kenwood TS520, which belongs to a customer and was given to me to check out. And I turned it on, and I see it's got a couple of issues right off the bat.
Right.
It's not that stable, so that has to be taken apart, cleaned, and so on before it's even, tested thoroughly. So there's preliminary checkouts that have to be done.
That's cool.
And I have here, yes, my service monitor, which is the Hewlett-Packard 8920, which is a favorite of mine. I've had this for many years. And a more of a favorite is my IFR 1200 Super S monitor. And I have a watt meter and a power supply. And basically I do basic testing, which consists of checking the receiver to make sure the receiver is meeting specification, checking the transmitter to make sure the power output is good, checking the modulation to see if there's modulation or if there isn't, and anything in between. And more or less, it sort of narrows down any major issues or minor issues that a radio would have.
All right,
and
cool.
I have a radio right there that I took apart because it needed a backup battery. It's not holding the memory, so I removed the battery and I'm waiting for another battery to arrive so I can.
All right, what kind of radio is that?
And that's a Kenwood TS50. It's a mobile radio that goes back to the 1980s, I would say. Good radio in its day, and it's needs a little bit of TLC.
All right, anything else you want to say before we wrap it up?
That's about it for what I do, and I enjoy doing it, and it's very appreciative by the people that come around and they see what I do, and they enjoy the fact that they could, and they have peace of mind that they can buy a piece of equipment and they can check it out, make sure, bring it to me, check it out, make sure it works.
I can add something.
And that's good.
The only reason I'm thinking about buying this radio here is because he's here. If he wasn't here, I wouldn't buy it.
Well, okay. And what kind of radio you got there?
It's a Yaesu FT1000 Delta.
Oh.
It's got complete 2 front ends in it, separate transmitters, separate VFOs. It was the workhorse radio back in the day when it was released. Very expensive radio back in the day. And this radio has all the filters in it.
Nice. So you're going to let Andy check it out before you hand over your cash.
That's exactly right.
Well,
trust but verify.
There you go.
That's it.
Okay, great. Well, Andy, it's good talking to you.
Good.
Thanks for what you're doing here. I'm sure everybody, like this gentleman here, appreciates what you're doing.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Andy, for talking with us today. I'm sure all the ham radio equipment purchasers at the Ham Fest appreciate you being there and helping them out. And I appreciate all of you for watching my videos. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel.